Here's people, I am 13 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings III, playing as the Roman Empire and currently going on a pilgrimage with as always, character Gaius Julius Caesar, going on a pilgrimage to Athens, going to where we started out a very long time ago. We are 18 vassals above our vassal limit, which is basically severely affecting my levy right now. It's making me particularly weak, actually, in comparison to other people. I'm weaker than I should be. But I am filthy rich, though, at the same time, and I'm able to vassalize some people. Who is this guy? He is a 2-county count. In which region of the world he's actually here? I will, of course, allow that, because that's going to give me this guy for free, so I don't have to kill him. What I did notice in between episodes is we do have a claim on this calm guy here, with this king in this place, which is something that I actually do like. Having a king which can hold both kingdoms is a great thing. So I'm gonna press that one probably right now. I think this is actually the award that I'm gonna go for. It's not an issue with the prestige. I'm gonna declare that one. We are trying to befriend this guy as we can attack one guy in India. One of my friends is trying to take this thing, and someone said a very wise thing that I should give this guy some money so he can win the actual war a bit easier. And it's not a lot of money for me, so I'm just gonna make sure he has, like, I want him to be able to hire stuff if he needs to. And that was a very wise thing to say, because this is gonna give me an entire kingdom. And I don't want this guy to mess that thing up, so I'm gonna give him 15, so he has 1500 gold. He can hire some mercenaries if he needs to. That's gonna give me this kingdom, or which one is it then? It's the kingdom of Orissa, which is, yeah, it's this one. I'm gonna get this kingdom for free, or I paid 1300 gold for it, but I'm gonna get that kingdom, and that's absolutely fine. I would love if that were to be the case. Okay, my son, he is of course still Afghan. This guy is thankfully Roman. He's a bit of a drunk though, and his son is an adventurer. Looking fine though, and he has a son called Alexander, because I forgot about actually making sure that I named this guy's son. So we're gonna try with the next one instead. Right. So I'm gonna have all of these guys lined up. I will probably not play for that long, in all honesty, that we're gonna play as that guy, but you never know. Because we are a family of long-lived people, as we can see. Right, I'm gonna make sure that we can kill this guy. Hopefully we can raise these troops a bit quicker than he can raise his own. Would preferably be a good thing. I'm gonna of course play at speed 5 preferably as well, to make things work a bit quicker. My army is still at the same time very depleted, which is not a great thing for us. But I gained that guy as a vassal. It's not great actually, I need to get rid of him. And now that we gained him, so I don't have him directly beneath me. So I'm gonna give him to this guy. Get rid of him so I don't have that extra guy. Apparently this guy is actually... Oh, he's actually a king too. Is this guy a king? Oh, it's this guy. Right. I didn't actually realize that that was actually that guy. Where can I see if I have any small vassals which I could use? This is weird. And Syria as well. Dalmatia. These people are independent. It doesn't really matter. Asturias. My borders is messed up. In all honesty, it's so bloody messed up. It's just insane. This is probably the worst kingdom I have right now. One of the worst ones. It is terrible. I really wish that I could redo some things. I also hate this Bohemian kingdom. It's terrible as well. And Great Moravia. Larissa Alesia is not the best one either, but there's not a lot I can do about it in this moment. I'm still stronger than most people are at the same time. And I do, of course, as I said, have filthy amount of money and a really good income. So I feel confident in my abilities to basically deal with my opponents anyway. Even if I have some really bad uprisings, I still feel like we can make sure it actually goes the way I want it to. That's gonna be decent. What I probably need to do is keep on upgrading my holdings. I haven't done that in a while. I'm just gonna keep on letting these guys raise. I will have 47,000 troops. It's not a lot. They're not all that bad. What would this make? Sure happens. A little reinforcement, or I think this one is preferable. I'm gonna give him a bit more money, potentially. I'm gonna keep on upgrading here in Constantinople, just gaining a bit more money, if I could. I have walked the holy path. Yes, I have, and I must have a villain of apparently someplace. I know everyone is dying, and I do apparently actually have one of these uprisings going on now. It's not amazing. I think it's probably a peasant one though. Yeah, these are all peasants, and I can deal with peasants. It's easy. So I am not too worried about it, in all honesty. That's a sizable enough army though. I feel confident. I'm still gonna be able to beat them though. With no problem. And my men-at-arms are of course incredibly good at fighting. You, my dear, you should marry someone. Preferably a bit better than him. Have I got rid of everyone decent in my realm? I don't think so. I haven't. Good to know. I really would not like to get rid of some extra vassals if I could, but I don't think it's going to be the case. We have an alliance with the Princeps of Mali. Interesting. You're not the best one that I could find. It's the guy with logistician, because that's the main thing that I need, so I don't starve my troops to death. Oh, are you serious? No way. So I don't really care that much. It's gonna get resolved anyway in due time, but oh, that's great. We gain some progress. I like that. I don't particularly like this thing though. High Priest Gaius Caesar the 8th of Jupiterisim High Priesthood has crossed the river Styx at 84 years of age. He died of old age. I can see why. He's 84 in the 14th century. A charming man, he became famous for his elaborate feast and grandiose balls. That's just weird. High Priest Gaius Caesar ascends to the throne. A godly man, he is sure to impress the Flamans with his extensive knowledge of the sacred chronicles. He used to be Sunni though. Long live the Shanshah. Am I called Shanshah? No, I'm High Priest. This cannot be done. Oh, I'm at war. I need to deal with this thing. Then I can actually get rid of the fact that I, as of right now, is actually the wrong religion. Gonna manage domain, try and get this thing up. Are you really the best one that I have? I don't think so. There's a lot of learned people inside the realm generally, so I think they're gonna be better at doing this thing than you are at it, which is actually the case as well. He is a bit younger. I need a good steward, which is this guy. I would like if I could become Roman as soon as possible though. No. Stop. That's awful. It's not gonna happen. This guy actually likes me a bit, so it's okay. And I'm actually losing money for once. I am an elusive shadow, which is not great. I'll try and get some concubines. I can make some more babies, because why not? I'm 63 years old. I don't really look like it. I look a bit younger, in all honesty. I'm feeling fine. I have lover's pox. Can I divorce you and find a better one, preferably? My stewardship should be better. I should be up here. Have a higher domain limit, in all honesty. You would think. I'm gonna start off with the grand right just to get a free perk. Yeah, sure, I know. If we look at this, I don't really need this. What I need, preferably, is money. I am not making money right now. At all. I'm gonna go for tax man. Apparently I have some free perks. This one is actually good. It's gonna make it a bit cheaper to go at war. I'm gonna go for this one, and I'm going to go for, yeah, this one. Just try and keep myself alive as well for a while, so I can actually convert culture as well. The fact that I'm losing money is not great. I do have enough to keep myself running though for a long time, so I don't feel worried about me actually going broke. it's not going to be an issue, but it's still a bit of an issue. The more the merrier. Welcome. Okay, so if I can make sure we deal with this war as quickly as possible, that would be great. Some people are actually embracing. I'm still losing money, actually. It might have to do also with the fact that my guests probably don't like, my vassals probably don't like me that much. And the reason for that is of course, because I am the wrong culture. I would like to become an herbalist if I could. I didn't. I actually wasted that thing, that entire event. Which does happen sometimes. I'm gonna go on a feast, try and make people like me a bit more so they can gonna pay more taxes to me so I can make sure I get this deficit going away. I'm gonna catch these guys, which is great. Welcome, my friends. I have become the dynasty head. I am Afghani, which is not something that I want to stay as. I, of course, want to become Roman again. Oh, that's decent. He is called Shah because we are not Roman anymore. That is a bloody disgrace if you ask me. I don't want to be Afghan. I'm probably the first Afghani emperor of Rome ever. Like the entirety history of the Roman Empire. Like both the Western one and the Eastern ones. I'm probably the first one to ever be Afghani. And to be fair, this does look a bit bad. I am a foreign culture group, and I do have some things going against me. I'm impatient and stubborn. Did I fail when I... Man, this is actually really bad. Oh. The first Afghani emperor of Rome is not particularly well liked. Who would have known? Well, I didn't. What I'm gonna try and do, though, is try and kick this guy out of the faction. It's gonna take 6 months, though. That's not long enough for me to be able to... I guess I could expose a secret. I could fabricate a hook on him, or I could do something, but... We have some issues. This is a lot of issues that we have currently. I'm very weak. That's the main thing. I'm so weak that they are strong enough in comparison to me to be actually an issue for me. Just because how weak I am at this moment. And I'm giving away all of my money trying to stop these people from fighting against me. But I think it's worth the cost just trying to do this. This is not going to work out. It's going to take 11 months. What I need to finish this war and I need to turn Roman. That's what I need to do. Like in this absolute second. I need to finish this thing. As soon as bloody possible, I need to convert to local culture. And I also need to probably get rid of one domain. Because apparently I'm not above my limit. Or I'm still above my limit. Where do I own something that I'm not going to keep? That I shouldn't keep? I could give away a castle, but I would prefer if I didn't have to. Which places do I own? And why don't I have better domain than I currently do? Byzantium, Tunis, Attica. Right. I do own a temple of Salimbria. It's a temple. I don't know if I want to keep this temple here then. This place. It's actually making me 15 gold. Because it's a really good temple. I don't want to give this away. It's worth too much money. Okay. I think it's time to divorce my wife. Go away. No, not enforced divorce. I'm just gonna divorce her. I make my family dislike me even more than they currently do. Which is not great, but I don't care about fertility. Take everyone. I want the one with the best stewardship that you could preferably find. I'm gonna take this one. We're not gonna have any children, but I think that's gonna deal with the... It should deal with the domain thing. It didn't. I need extra stewardship. That's what I need. I do have some alliances. Dynasty members. This is captains. How strong are you? Not particularly. None of you are particularly strong. You're all Afghani. Yeah, I just need to finish this war. That's what I need to do. before these factions fire off, because otherwise we're gonna be in a really bad state. Yeah, sure, I should get a... Who's that? My half-sister... I don't care about my half-sister. She's not important. I really want to finish this war though, because it's gonna stop this guy from wanting to do anything against me. Okay, so I probably just need his extra siege. I don't want to... Where did I gain this temple? Where is it? This just turned out to become really bad for us. Temple of Heraclea Perinthus. It's here. It's not making me any money at this time. It would probably make me a lot of money if I could keep it, but I'm not going to keep it because I cannot do so. I'm actually making money again though, which is a great thing. Actually, but we do of course have this faction thing going on, which could potentially ruin the entire empire. They did get considerably weaker though, because I did bribe these people. I'll try to bribe the rest of them as well. They are starting to like me a bit more, because they've had me as their emperor for a bit longer now, which is great for us. But we're not there yet. We are not in the safe zone yet. Just have to keep on doing so. Bribing people, spending my entirety of my vast fortune trying to keep myself alive. Because this would be a terrible, terrible independence war if this were to come. This one is worse, it's an independence one. I think this other one is just... oh, it's actually really bad too. He's not Roman, he's actually not of our dynasty. That one would be even worse actually. I would prefer if people became independent rather than I would lose the entirety of the throne. Would be terrible. Hopefully we can deal with these factions somehow. Oh, I still need one more siege. I think we will be able to do so before we have this faction kick off. Yeah, we will. And they're gonna get weaker. People are gonna drop out, as we can see. And then I'm gonna turn Roman. It's gonna make people like me a bit more. Hopefully. Oh, we actually did get next to the main. Great. This is not good. We have a populist faction going against us. But what I want to do is finish this war and become Roman. That's what I need to do. Thank you. And now we're gonna go for the decision to... Oh, I'm at war again. Right, I have these peasant things going on. Where are they? Is that the entirety of them? No, it's not. Where are they in... Where are you, by the way? He's here. I need to get here in a second. This is not gonna work. We need to become Roman. Like in this absolute second. It's gonna take too long. And I'm gonna lose people to starvation, which I cannot actually afford at this moment in time. I need to become Roman. Like right now. Can I abdicate? Is there a possibility to abdicate to my son? He's Roman, he's much better than I am. In like every sense of the way, he's better than I am. He's a money guy, I'm not a money guy, I'm a elusive shadow guy. But he did gain an extra kingdom, so that's not bad, but these things are really bad. If you could say so much, this is actually terrible if this were to happen. And these people will not drop out. If I offer you a concubine, would you like me enough to drop out of the faction? If I gave you a good one, preferably a fertile one. Not my own woman, I'm not gonna give away those people, but Constantia, he would not accept because she's infertile. If I gave you another one then that is actually fertile, would you say yes to that? This is also my woman. I'm not gonna go away my women to you, I'm gonna go away this one to you. Yeah, this one would work out. I give him 100 opinion, that's decent. Right, I need to make the rest of them drop out too. You are a strong guy, I'm gonna try and... Oh, you're actually the ones I'm trying to offer to. This guy then. Can I offer you a concubine too? He's not allowed to because he's... Why? Oh, he has too many of them. Yeah, he does. Awesome. That is amazing. Molly, my man, do you want a concubine? Could I just bribe you? Yeah, I could. Good. This guy, if I bribe him, that would almost work out. If I offered you a concubine too, I think it would work out. I'll try and find someone young enough for him. I'm trading my women. If I gave you a prisoner, would that work out too? Yeah, it would. 30 opinion. I don't need to actually give my own family to him. I could give someone else instead. Good. I'm trying to get down here. Where are all my troops now? They're not even close. That's like the worst thing. The thing is, if I just drop these guys and try to raise them again, that would take too long. See if I could. How much would I need to pay for Holy Order? I could just raise mercenaries and try to get this dealt with. I guess I could. I don't want to waste too much money though before everything goes to hell. That's like the thing too. This is a lot of money. Like, I do already own one. I do. These are only levy. He's a good commander, but I could get better ones. I want to get people with a lot of troops. Yeah, this is a lot of money that I'm wasting right now. Try and get ones that give me buddies. Mainly. Would 8,000 men-at-arms with a good enough commander be enough to beat these peasants? I think it should be. We're gonna try. It's gonna make me a bit stronger as well. It might make the faction a bit weak in comparison to us and stop them from actually doing something against us. Hopefully. Hopefully we just capture this guy in this moment, and we did. Awesome. And you, my man, you go away. Again, a bit of dread. That's decent. I'm gonna disband. And now I'm gonna try and turn Roman. Convert the local culture. I'm gonna become Roman. There we go. It's gonna make people like me a bit more. Immediately turn Roman. I'll try and change this. I want the armor, preferably. I like that one a bit more. Byzantine armor. I want the circlet. And I really don't want this beard. No beard. And hair should be a Roman fade. This one. Great. I think this is gonna make things a bit easier for us. We would like to think. Maybe not. These people are still very strong. Can I give you a concubine too, my man? Would you like one? No, you wouldn't. Can I give you one? I guess I could. Offer a concubine. Someone preferably fertile. Can I offer sort by fertility? I couldn't. I just go by H. Great. Give me 30 opinion with him. This is not even close. We could try with the concubine. Not my own. 40 opinion. This guy, I'm gonna try and bribe him. I really don't want this one to fire off. That's the worst one out of the bunch. For once, I actually have a good use of all of these concubines that I have in my prison. Or all of these women, rather. They're not concubines. Per se, I make them into concubines because I'm a terrible human being. That's what I'm doing. Offer a concubine to you. Protocula, only 20 opinion. You, my man, should probably have one too. You're looking almost a bit too young. 16. She's a princess. Would you like her? This is a really min-maxy way to deal with the issue of this faction, but I really don't want these things to fire off right now because I'm not particularly strong. That's like the main issue here. They should start to drop out. This faction, which is the main one to worry about, actually losing the throne, it's starting to drop down in strength, which is really good actually. But I really want this one to get weaker as well. We have some people with 100 opinion, so they should leave this faction. They should. But you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. And we don't really gonna know because we're gonna wait to the next episode to decide, to see and understand what's gonna happen in this faction thing. We gained one extra kingdom though, so something did happen in this episode. So make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any future uploads in this campaign. And leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. But thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.